Square off, right here. On your knees, on the push-up position. When I say down, you go down, and up, you go up. And you gotta need to cheer them, support them. They're trying to get some free loves. Ready? Down. All the way down? No. Push up. No burpees. Push up. Once again. Watch this.
Down. Down. Up. Ready?
On there, bro. Same position. Ready? Down. Stay there. No, stay down. Now up. This is how you go. Can you do this? Can you handle this? You know what? In all fairness, give him a hand for every trying. But next time we're gonna get some real ones trying. You can have that. You can have that. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, come here. We just trying. Appreciate you guys. Either way.
Yeah, we're at the drawing board right now. Nate Diaz ducked the $10 million offer. So he's not the badass that everyone said he was, because I wanted to fight him in MMA and do something that no boxer has really ever done, which is in the prime of their career, go over to MMA. MMA fighters have gone to boxing, but I want to go into MMA, and Nate Diaz ducked the offer. And, so we're at the drawing board.
And he seemed to accept it in the ring after you beat him in the boxing match, didn't he?
Exactly. He accepted it in the ring, and then behind the scenes, you know, we try to make it happen and push forward with it, and to no avail. So, you know,
what was his reason?
Man, I don't know. You know, with those guys, I don't know if they have reason. Like, I don't even know if they think. So, you know, there wasn't like a transparent reason. I think it was just something that he realized there's a lot of risk for him. And if I beat him in MMA, which I just, you know, dog walked him in the boxing ring, made it look easy, and if I beat him in MMA, I take his legendary status. So I don't know if he was like, okay, maybe the risk of this isn't good enough for the $10 million.
Yeah, that's the main reason. I feel like Stipe has balls. He has courage. You know, he's not the youngest fighter, but I mean, that's a man.
Neither are you.
That is a man. Yeah, I'm not the youngest either. Exactly. Yeah, in sports years, I'm over the hill in sports years. That's for sure, and especially in combat sport. But Stipe, he's an honorable dude, and I know that he's a man at the end of the day, and I know that he wants this fight. When everyone else thinks that his back's against the wall and this is a David and Goliath situation for him, you know, I disagree. I think Stipe is a very capable athlete, and I think that I owe it to Stipe to give him that chance to fight the best fighter ever, you know, and I think Stipe owes it to me to give me that chance to fight the greatest heavyweight ever. I think we owe it to each other. And I feel like we both would feel like we have unfinished business if we walked away not competing against each other.
Obviously, being around that fight week, obviously wrapping the belt around the winner's waist, did that give any emotions to you about trying to potentially inspire a comeback, or was it?
Yeah, definitely. I was like, man, I would love to fight Gaethje. Actually, that's a fight that I would love. I don't got nothing against him. You know, just that he beat my boy D, but I would love to fight Gaethje because of his style, you know. And since he got into the game, I remember I already knew about him because he's an All-American wrestler. So I was like, oh man, here we go, we're gonna have another fucking crotch sniffing fucking motherfucker, and he wasn't. He's literally the complete opposite. I didn't know Gaethje at the time or his mindset or anything, or knew any of this about him. But as I was seeing him fight and progress in other series, I was like, holy smokes, this guy's doing everything but that. He he's using his wrestling defensively, you know, and it's good to mix it up anyways. It's not that, but there's a lot of guys that are just like hugging and not doing anything, and those are the guys that I caution, you know. But if you're coming in and getting takedowns, you're elbowing the guy in the face, they're going to fucking 4, you're punching him in the face, you're getting the rear naked, that's not a caution. That's a fighter, bro. That's what you're supposed to do, you know. And I was seeing Gaethje do that, and then he went full out MMA. He just does the stand-up, you know. So I would always want to fight with him. We could do that at some point if I ever come back to the fighting.
Mackenzie's a talent, man. I think, you know, she's a multiple-time world champion in the sport of jiu-jitsu. And I think the biggest question that I have for her, how is it that she can transition into mixed martial arts and still have the same principles that she used in jiu-jitsu? So today, it's just, a lot of what Mackenzie just needs is just a good tactical game plan and just positions on technique, not over moving, not doing these unnecessary movements, like getting from point A to point B. And the most important, I think, for me, for her, is her discipline, because she stayed disciplined for 15 minutes or 25 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So I think she's in a position where she's probably a fight away from fighting for the title. She's able to win this fight against, you know, Jessica Andrade. So she's gonna have to really understand a game plan against a girl like that. But she's here, she's all eyes, she's all ears. The key is for her to actually do it in the fight. So we worked a lot on distance and a lot on just her bringing that back leg with her whenever it is that she's gonna take down. So it's a mixture of a lot of things. But guys, so far so good. Mackenzie, if she does things right and she's able to bring those principles back and finds the right engineers, the future is bright for her.